kung pao chicken, spring rolls, steamed buns. There are so many famous Chinese dishes abroad, but as a Chinese, I can't help but wonder, why isn't tomato and egg stir fry one of the most beloved home-style dishes in China on the list? If you are a Chinese food fan, you've probably heard of it or spotted it in Chinatown. Tomato egg stir fry, 番茄炒蛋. It's a classic and beloved dish in China. It's quick to make, nutritious, and delicious. Goes perfectly with rice, making it a popular choice for the meal of the day. So, why is it so famous in China but doesn't get the same recognition overseas? Let's find out! After my personal but totally unscientific research, I think there are a few reasons. We all know that the tomato originally comes from South America and was introduced to China via the maritime Silk Road in the 16th century, during the Ming Dynasty. But back in the day, tomatoes were mostly used for decoration in China. It wasn't until the early 20th century that they became more common in everyday Chinese cooking. Even then, it was mainly in Western-style dishes like salads, sauces, or stir-fried with shrimp, mushrooms, pork, and fish. Tomato and egg stir-fry didn't even exist until the mid-20th century, but once it was created, it quickly became a nationwide favorite. So, compared to other classic Chinese dishes, this one's actually pretty new. Chinese immigrants started spreading Chinese food overseas as early as the 19th century. But back then, tomato and egg stir-fry wasn't even a thing yet. No wonder it never made its way into early Chinese restaurants abroad. As Chinese food adapted to local taste over time, different countries developed their own versions of Chinese cuisine. But here's the thing. Eggs are mostly seen as a breakfast food in Western countries, whereas Chinese food is considered as lunch or dinner. And tomatoes? In the West, they're most like a salad ingredient or a sauce base. So culturally, tomato and egg stir-fry just doesn't quite fit the Euro-Western meal logic. Unlike dishes like mapo tofu or kung pao chicken, which have intense, bold flavors, tomato and egg stir-fry is light and subtle. It doesn't match the common expectation of flavor-packed Chinese food, making it harder to brand as an iconic dish abroad. Another thing is just too simple. Since it's so easy to make and only require basic ingredients, it's hard for restaurants to price it competitively. Too simple to be a restaurant dish? Which means we can just make it at home. Awesome! All you need are tomatoes, eggs, salt, and oil. And if you like scallions, feel free to throw some in. Now, let's make the most classic tomato and egg stir-fry. Oh wait, forgot to mention, I'm not exactly a master chef myself, so I'll call in the real expert for help. Yes, my mom. 喂，妈，教我做一下番茄炒蛋吧。哦，你现在正在做？哦，那我们切视频吧。Oh, we're already starting. Oh, looks like we are using 3 eggs here, but of course, you can adjust the amount based on how hungry you are. Step 1. Heat up your pan and add some oil. Pour in the beaten eggs and stir fry until they are just set. Okay, take them out and set them aside. Step 2. Add a bit more oil. Toss in the chopped tomatoes and stir fry until they start releasing their juice. Step 3. Add the eggs back in. Mix everything together and season with a bit of salt. Give it one final stir and it's done! Wow! If you like scallions, sprinkle some in just before serving. 谢谢妈妈，我知道啦，拜拜。And that's it. Super simple, right? Every friend who's tried my mom's recipe has loved it, so trust me, follow this and you can't go wrong. This dish is amazing with rice, but you can also mix it with noodles for a delicious tomato egg stir-fry noodle bowl. Give it a try, and if you do, let me know in the comments what you think. Alright, that's all for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Yu. 下次见。